Well, it's finally here. The most important day of the year.
I'll wear my Boston jacket on the airplane, even if it's not cold, but everybody on that flight needs to know that not only am I headed to Boston, I've done Boston before. In addition, I'll look at everybody else on the flight who's wearing a Boston jacket and size them up. And of course, I know I'm faster than them.
As a serious runner, I'll visit the Boston finish line and take a lot of photos for social media, just like everybody else. And I'll continue to size up the competition. Going to the expo is a ceremony in and of itself. Getting that race bib photo is critical. This year with the pandemic, we're required to show proof of vaccination or get a negative COVID test. They're checking vaccination status before allowing you into the expo, but they're not even checking to make sure you qualify before selling you a jacket. In regard to these procedures, I'll keep my opinions to myself, or better yet, I'll post about them anonymously to Let's Run. I'll continue checking the weather forecast and freak out about the conditions. I may even think about doing Boston as just a long run and finding another race to sign up for last minute, like New York. And if the race doesn't go well, I'll just pretend like that was my plan all along. I have to delicately balance walking all over town to get that content and staying off my feet. I mean, after all the work and sacrifice that I've put in, I can't tire out my legs now. One can't go to Boston without making a pilgrimage to that most holiest of temples for serious runners, the Tracksmith Track House. It's like being a kid in a candy store, but better, because candy would ruin me being at race weight. I'll wander the store and just soak in all of that New England prestige. Now, some people might think that Tracksmith is a little expensive, but you can't put a price on epicness. The night before the marathon flat lay is super important. I'll lay out all of my gear and prominently feature brands that I believe should be sponsoring me. I'll tag them on social media, and people might think that I'm sponsored by these brands, and well, that's okay with me. I'll share my bid number on social media because I know my followers will want to spend their entire morning refreshing the live tracking. I'll try to get to bed early, but I probably won't be able to sleep. Instead, I'll just lie in bed and check the engagement stats on my posts. Now that the race is over, there's only one more thing left to do, and that's to post a brief race recap to social media. This is a great opportunity to do a little bit of humble bragging, or give some excuses as to why your marathon time wasn't faster. Well, it's time to leave Boston and head back home. The good news is, I have something new to wear on the flight back home.